In terms of the costs that we provide on the map, we utilise the ENA Open Networks CHEM methodology and tool to calculate our ceiling prices per service requirement, and this shows the optimal price deferral value where flexible services would be cheaper than a conventional reinforcement solution. Feedback from our participants from previous tenders was that they sometimes struggle to translate the guide price into an availability and utilisation payment that was within the acceptable range. So what we've done is we've actually developed a simple cost calculator that will help you to determine what that guide price should be. The guide prices have been provided for a single service period and represent the maximum budget available, assuming that all the service requirements are met, including the availability, utilisation and capacity. But please note that any contracts spanning multiple years might be eligible for an increased revenue where it provides greater guarantees of deferment for reinforcement. So the tool itself, it's available through our current tender website. You'll click onto it and you'll get to this welcome screen, which gives you a quick overview of the tool and a short help guide. The simplest way to utilise the tool is to go to the Tender Finder tab, which is shown at the bottom of the screen, as circled. So once you go into that, you'll be presented with this screen. And the yellow boxes are the ones that need to be filled in. So once you've filled all of those details in, assuming you found a tender that is an actual active tender, as demonstrated here, you'll see that what's happened is at the bottom line, it's populated the bid price for what you're actually bidding for in terms of assuming the utilisation and availability hours have been fully accepted. It shows you the capacity that you're offering us compared to the maximum capacity that we're requesting. And then what it does is it then utilises those figures and puts them into a price for what would that be if you haven't given us the full capacity, what would the full capacity cost be in that scenario, which then gives you a percentage of the guide price. So once you've done that, assuming that it's less than 100%, then you'll get a result which says that your tender price is within the ceiling price range. But please note that that doesn't necessarily mean you'll be accepted. It just means that you've got a much higher chance of being accepted. And equally, if you put a price in that's higher than the 100% value, then you'll get a message that says that your price is higher than the ceiling price. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that you won't be accepted. It just means that you've got a decreased chance of being accepted. We also offer a manual entry system. And that's in case you want to try this out and enter the a different number of utilisation hours or a different number of availability hours. And the tool will act very much the same as the Tender Finder. It just won't find the specific tender reference that you're looking for that's linked to this current tender of ours. And to help you find the specific tender details that you're looking for, there is a final tab which gives a breakdown of the entirety of all the tender requirements that's also available in Appendix 3 of the tender documents.